It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day and day 3 and the pre-grand reveal in Forest Ranch. We are going to be finishing up today and you will see it, but I wanted to take a minute to talk with you about what Greg is doing over here with the irrigation. Remember, I mentioned that I haven't done a tapestry in a while and they have to be irrigated kind of specifically. Now what Greg and Cullen are doing is they're running subterranean drip line. That's the wide brown tubing in a quadrant fashion. Remember, there are holes every, what would you say, 6 inches? 12 inches in this tubing. So it is also, these tubes are have filters in them. We've never had an issue with them clogging or had any problems with this subterranean drip. But as the water drips, it percolates into the soil and it spreads. So our tougher plants, all of our big 5-gallon foundation plants, are very, very tough. They don't need a lot of water and they will be very, very happy with what they get from this subterranean drip. Now, these little fussy tapestry areas where we have all of our 1-gallon plants and our cuttings, you know, like I took Crassula argentea, and Terry did this one, it's gorgeous, and we just stuck cuttings of it in the ground. These are going to be a little more sensitive and require a little more water. So what the guys do after we're done planting is they come through with this little micro, quarter inch micro line. Can you show them the black? Micro. And Greg, Cullen, the guys, they work this. And does this also have holes in it? I assume.
Inline emitters.
Inline emitters.
6 inches apart.
6 inches apart. So this gets.
These will put out. Each emitter will put out like a half a gallon an hour.
Each emitter will put out about a half a gallon of water an hour. So you adjust your irrigation accordingly. And see how he's tucking these up nice and snug against my plants. So this line will run all the way up here. Then he'll do piggyback and do another line over here. Already done. And that is how we get water specifically to the tapestry areas. He also pushes or secures, I should say, the lines with these staples, that you get at the irrigation supply store. So Hannah will take you around and kind of show you the bones of how this works. Remember to bury your irrigation lines. We don't want those showing. Irrigation lines showing is even more offensive than dirt showing. So make sure that you bury those about 1 inch deep before you put your rock top dressing on.
You're in my way.
Well, here's another staple. So we have completed our 3-day project in Forest Ranch. Terry, Cullen, Hannah, Greg, and I just got done spreading about 2.5 yards of 1-inch river rock. And then I brought in 10 bags of burgundy 3/4 to do my ribbons. It just really, I don't know, I love the ribbons. I think it really sets the design off and takes it to that next level. I talk about this, you know, the plants are dimension 1 with the mounding. Then the top dressing rock is dimension 2. And then the ribboning, whatever you're going to use that needs to contrast with your top dressing rock, is dimension number 3. So this had kind of an undersea feel to me. So I did tentacles with my 10 bags of burgundy 3/4. Also, you'll note the tapestry areas. We have one at the corner here. We have a couple snaking through the middle and down the back. And when I was standing where Hannah is now with the camera, I realized it was a little lopsided. So I added a little third tapestry area over there at the corner to kind of balance it all out. So this is on, as you know, subterranean drip with some micro irrigation to the tapestry areas. We will have the client irrigate this right now, about once a week for about 45 minutes, just to keep everything, you know, from drying out. We aren't expecting any rain, so that's a pretty good system. We also completed the little courtyard, and this was such a nothing burger before. You know, they didn't get any enjoyment out of it. It was such a huge amount of real estate in their yard too. And now, you know, they can set up some furniture over here and just really, really enjoy their succulent landscape. Oh, also, have you guys noticed how the subscribership has gone? Thank you so much for answering my plea. We desperately want to hit 100,000 subscribers. I mean, it's just fun. You know, we work really hard to bring these tips to you and are so appreciative of that support, of you guys subscribing. So keep it going. When we get to 100,000, we'll do something really special. Also remember our campaign, Love is in the Garden. You guys have just killed it too with that.
That on top, that is leaving when Bentley leaves too. Let's remind you.
Yes, it is a limited edition t-shirt, so that's only good through the end of February. Then those shirts are coming down, and the Bentley swag is coming down the end of February as well. So if you're desperate for Bentley gear, get it while it's hot. And thanks for joining. Thanks for supporting us every month with your contributions, with your wonderful comments, with your support, with your love. You all are the best. We will be breaking ground on another front yard week after next. Next week will be a lot of maintenance.
Love is in the garden.
Saw something out of the corner of my eye.
Love is in the garden.
Yes, it is. This has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity, reporting for Hannah, Terry, Cullen, and Daddy Greg with your succulent tip of the day and your grand reveal in 4S Ranch. Bye, everybody.